This is the Sierra Canyon Weekly News.
Hi, welcome to Sierra Canyon Weekly News.
This week, 3C will be your team of reporters. Let's start this week's episode with Campus News. In Campus News, the book fair ended and we did donuts with dads.
We also had mini Olympics for EK through 5th grade.
We had a real cool steel drum band at lunch. Lots of students were dancing and playing instruments.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry.
Last Friday, we had an awesome assembly.
We heard about a charity run and gave out the Hope Awards.
We also learned how to say happy birthday in Greek.
This way and that way, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright.
You can see the video about our science fair on the YouTube channel. Now it's time for this week's announcements.
Now we hear from Mrs. Fio and Mr. Horrocks.
Greetings, Sierra Canyon students. What do you get when you cross chocolate, steel drum band, science experiments, and books? Well, there's only one thing: a week at Sierra Canyon School. What a fantastic week we had of learning and growing and becoming. Thank you for your participation. But please know there's still 2 more weeks to go, where Thursday we will celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I'm very interested to see how many kindergarten friends with their inventive leprechaun traps catch those pesky and tricky little buggers. And then we have on Friday the first grade, the final grade level presentation with dinosaurs and how they impacted this planet so many wonderful years ago. And finally, an opportunity to sort of calm our mind. I know that our Olympic spotlight this week is India. And an interesting fact that you might not know about Mrs. Theo is how much the practice of yoga means to me. And that actually originated many, many years ago in India. And there's something that we always say, all of yoga practitioners, at the end of their sun salutation, when it's time to rest, after challenging both your mind and body, is namaste. And what that means is the light in me bows to the light in you. So Sierra Canyon, namaste.
Well, good morning, Sierra Canyon Lower School. Mr. Horowitz reporting on our weekly SCTV broadcast. So excited to see all of you in the classrooms right now. Not much to say other than to really compliment all of you for last week's assembly. As I looked out into the crowd and remember what I said to each and every one of you about reaching in deep, about really thinking about where you are and where you're going. We only have now, it's really less than 2 weeks before spring break. Woohoo! But this is the time when, like I said, not just reaching in deep, but to be thoughtful about your actions. Stand up for what is right. And if you need help, if you're frustrated, you're angry, you're sad, someone's not being nice to you, and you're using your words and that's not working, then go ask a teacher, go ask an adult for help. We're here for you. But you always got to be a person of character. This is the most important thing in life right now. So with that, end strong, have a wonderful week. I continue to be proud of you, and I love you all.
A big thanks to Mrs. Theo and Mr. Horowitz.
Now let's go to Notes from the Yard.
Hi, and welcome to this week's Notes from the Yard.
Mr. Agosta is going to give us some important reminders.
How you doing, Sierra? Today, I want to do something a little bit different. I know that usually we talk about the yard, but today I want to talk about the orange grove. Just as much as we talk about respecting each other and the games that we're playing, it's important to respect where we live, where we eat, where we spend time with our friends. And today I want to talk about how we can do that in the orange grove. One of the things I've noticed is sometimes when we have some extra grapes or we have a little bit of extra food, we might try and have some fun with those carrots, tossing them at a friend. And I get it, it's all in fun and games, but the truth is, we don't want to be wasting food and we want to keep our campus clean. So, it's up to us to really keep this place looking beautiful. We're very fortunate that we have a team here who keeps the place clean and in working order, but it's not their job to clean up after us. So we can help them keep this place look beautiful by keeping our food on our trays and in our bellies.
Make sure to be fair and treat people with respect.
Please remember to use self-control when you're on the yard. In Tech News, we want to show you what we're doing in coding time.
We use the website Scratch to make our own games and scenes.
This is a teleporting game I made. When you touch a dot, it teleports you to some random place.
Okay, this is a game with all backgrounds, just backgrounds, and I drew all the characters. This is my cat, Dior. She's cuter in real life, so.
Now it's time for this week's Olympic Country Spotlight.
This week we'll teach you a few things about India.
India, whose capital is New Delhi, is the second most populated country in the world. Two of its most famous attractions are Taj Mahal and the Ganges River. The national animal is the Bengal tiger and the national sport is cricket. India's most famous person was probably Gandhi. His non-violent protests influenced many world leaders like Martin Luther King. Gandhi was a great man. Thank you for watching the Sierra Canyon Weekly News. We hope you enjoyed 3C's episode. Watch next Wednesday when 2A will be your host.
This has been the Sierra Canyon Weekly News.